In this video, we're going to show you the ultimate early game intelligence build. So strong even Voldemort would call it cheating. We're going to break Elden Ring, revealing secret paths, rune farming tricks, boss cheese tactics, and how to grab weapons and spells you're absolutely not supposed to have at the start. By the end of this video, you'll be able to delete boss straight out of the game, and even start making your own videos about how insanely powerful you've become. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive in. We start as an astrologer because he has the highest starting bonus to intelligence, and more importantly, he's rocking that medieval hoodie drip. For our keepsake, we grab the golden seed. It'll help increase the number of flasks we can use. After that, we kick off our adventure and immediately run into the first boss. The game wants you to lose here, so just do the pro move, jump off the cliff, and enjoy the cutscene. From that point, you can either turn right and jump into the tutorial cave, or if you're a real Souls veteran, just skip it and head straight to the first step site of grace. And maybe spend the next 100 attempts trying to kill that beautiful bastard waiting there. Either way, from the first step, sprint to the Church of Ella and activate the Site of Grace. Remember the merchant here, we'll be back later. After that, keep running forward until you spot a big camp. Avoid it like a boss. Then sit at the next Site of Grace and trigger a cutscene where you meet your first major NPC, Melina. She'll give you a horse and the ability to level up at any Site of Grace. Teleport back to the Church of Ella. There you'll meet another important NPC, Rennala. Rennala will give you the Spirit Calling Bell and summon wolves to help you demolish early bosses. And speaking of demolishing bosses, you know what else helps? A good weapon. And that's exactly what we're about to get next. For the weapon, we need to find a cool Gandalf-style staff, which you can get from the location called Caelid. To reach it, we'll need to use a hidden teleport located inside the Dragonburnt ruins. So we're heading there first. Once inside, kill the rat and grab a stone sword key. We'll need it later to open those fog walls you've probably seen around. After that, drop down into the basement, kill even more rats, and open the chest. Surprise! It teleports you straight to Caelid. Well, technically to one of Caelid's beautiful caves. From here, go down the ladder and activate the Site of Grace. Then get on your horse, run straight toward the ruins ahead, and you'll meet some creepy mushroom head monsters. And like every creepy creature or music producer, they have a secret basement. Inside their basement, you'll find a rock sling spell. Honestly, not the worst thing you could find there. Kill a couple of giant flowers chilling around and pick up the meteorite staff. The staff has S-tier intelligence scaling and a 25% bonus to meteorite magic damage, which is perfect because guess what? We just picked up a meteorite spell a minute ago. Lucky us. You'll probably try to equip the staff right away and realize you're too dumb for it. So yeah, we really need some runes to level up. From where we're standing, we need to run toward the first uphill path. Along the way, activate 2 Sites of Grace and stop near the road right here. You'll see a giant tower up ahead. Maybe that's where Sauron lives, who knows? Either way, we need to get there. You can see the route on the map, and while your horse is running, please click the like button and hit subscribe. Your support really helps the channel grow. Once you reach the Site of Grace near the tower, start running up the hill until you spot a huge-ass dragon. Sneak behind it and activate the next Site of Grace. Then climb the ladder and head toward the fort. Skip that weird bat creature, nobody's got time for that, and climb up the next ladder until you reach a chest. Now you need to jump down. Run forward until you find the correct hole and jump into it.
That's what she said!
Pick up the rune you find there, then do a tricky jump across to the other side. Avoid the rats. Seriously, they can one-shot you without even blinking. Head downward and you'll spot something shiny. Grab it. Congratulations, you just picked up one of the best early game talismans. Head downhill from the Fort Froth Site of Grace until you spot one of those wind pillars. Jump into it, don't worry, you won't die from the fall. And then run a little bit to the left until you find a graveyard. Look at the runes from the graves. They don't need them anymore. Then jump down again and activate the Site of Grace. After that, pass the time until nightfall. As soon as you wake up, you'll see a black horseman patrolling the bridge. Mount your horse right past him and head to this broken piece of tree on the opposite side of the bridge till the horseman follows you to the same spot. Then quickly jump back onto the bridge. Together, he and his horse couldn't outsmart our rock, so they sprint straight into the void and donate 42,000 runes to your cause.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
go back to the Site of Grace and split your stats. +2 into Strength, +6 into Vigor, and the rest into Intelligence. We've seen what low IQ does to horsemen. Now you can finally use the Meteorite Staff and the Rocksling spell. Now you're hitting for around 500 plus damage per cast with Rocksling, depending on enemy resistances. But as you can see, we still have one more empty slot for a spell, and now is the perfect time to fill it. To do that, teleport to the Site of Grace at Celia Tunnel. From there, head right to this huge building until you reach the top of the staircase. Make sure to grab the golden seed along the way. This area has a puzzle. To fully solve it, you're supposed to light all the braziers. It's up to you to do it or not, but we only need one of them, the far one in the corner. You can also see a scarabug running around near it. Run along the tree roots, grab the brazier, and light it up. After that, go back down and sprint through the town until you find a staircase. It should be over here on the map. At the bottom, there's the Site of Grace. At the top right, there's a chest. Open it and grab the spell we need. Night Comet. The spell eats a ton of FP, but it has a unique mechanic. Enemies won't even see it, meaning they won't dodge it either. Now that we've got our spells, it's time for the next item, the Deathpoker. Teleport to Astray from Kalit Highway North and start running straight ahead until you see the giant gate. Activate the Site of Grace there and wait until nighttime. Meanwhile, set your spells, equip your staff, and make sure to allocate 4 flasks for FP. Climb onto the giant skull nearby, the big one, and start methodically spamming the meteorite spell. For most of the fight, the bird just stands there and stares at you, but about 30% of the time it snaps and goes feral, like your Wi-Fi when you start a ranked match in League of Legends. Just chill in the skull's eye socket until the rage spike passes. After killing it, you get Death's Poker. Its gimmick is the Ash of War, which deals physical and magic damage and inflicts frostbite, boosting all follow-up damage by 30%. Now we need to upgrade this bad boy. First, teleport back to the Site of Grace where you got Torrent the horse. From there, run straight until you hit the next Site of Grace. Along the way, grab the golden seed, spot the tent, and talk to the lady inside. I know it's kind of hard to talk to a woman, but we get it, boys. Then pick up Stone Sword Key nearby. After that, run forward and turn left. At this crossroad, keep running until you see some statues. Then run to the end of the bridge, drop down, and keep moving forward. On the right, you'll see a hidden path. Follow it straight until you reach a Site of Grace. Congrats, you've officially reached Liurnia. Then go down the road, enter the nearby church, and grab the sacred tear. Open the map and you'll see the first marker pillar. Ride to it and grab the map fragment. Then head right until the second pillar shows up on your map. Activate another Site of Grace and pick up another golden seed. Now run strictly to the right and up the map until you reach the Temple Quarter Site of Grace. From there, keep going forward and grab the glintstone key from the dragon's lair. Apparently this dragon invested in meme coins because he's sleeping by the river instead of a cave full of gold. Anyway, keep running straight toward the giant mountain until you reach the uphill path. Climb up and reach the wall. It's an illusory wall, so just hit this. Behind the wall, you'll find a giant's shop. Buy smithing stones 1 through 4 from him. If you're as broke as that dragon who invested in meme coins, just use the runes we picked up earlier. Don't rush to leave the location. Head downhill and pick up the intelligence crystal tier over there. Then teleport to the Celia Crystal Tunnel and run along the mountain. There's a narrow passage. Instead of robbers, you'll find giant, dildo-shaped onyx monsters. Run past them and grab this somber smithing stone 5. At this point, you can technically stop. You already have enough power to beat most bosses up to mid-game. But we're not here for good enough. Warning, the next part will take some skill to pull off. If you're not confident, you can skip or fast forward. But true warriors will rise to the challenge. Now we're upgrading our weapon to +9. Normally you're supposed to get the updates later, but not us. We're getting them now. Teleport to the Church of Ella, buy the crafting kit and 3 pots. Now follow the route to the Egil Lake North Site of Grace. Run toward the bridge and turn right until you see massive ruins. Climb up, loot the graveyard, and grab the crafting recipe. Now you can craft sleeping pots, but you'll need lilies and mushrooms. Lucky for us, there are a lot of them nearby. Drop down and follow the road until you reach the 3rd Church of Marika. Pick up the Wondrous physical tier and a sacred tier. From there, go downhill to the ruins and collect 4 lilies on the floor. There's a bear sleeping over here, so try to wake him up with your death poker gently. Teleport back, head to Waypoint Ruins, and climb over the ruins on horseback to grab 4 more lilies. Now head back to that little telescope icon. Someone will desperately try to talk to you. That's an NPC trapped in a tree. Smack the tree once and get 10 mushrooms as a reward. Craft your sleeping pots, you're gonna need them. Now it's time to head to Volcano Manor. Teleport back to the site where we grabbed the map. Run forward to the tall tower and climb up the ladder. Grab the map and go through the portal. We already stole the key from the dragon, so we can enter. Run forward and activate another site of grace inside. Turn right, keep running until you find a lift. Run forward, open the slow mode door, turn right, and activate another site of grace inside. Keep running until you find a lift. Jump onto one of the moving platforms, wait until it reaches the top, jump across, and activate another site of grace inside. And then jump down. You'll see a giant statue. That's your teleport. Wait for it to grab you, don't dodge, and after the cutscene, you'll be teleported deep into Volcano Manor. From there, slide down the cliff. Don't worry, you won't die. Run across the lava, healing up when needed. Hug the left side near the stairs, then turn right and hop across the rooftops. Loot the corpse for 6 somber smithing stones. Return to the staircase, go up past Steve the Lizard, our new favorite friend, by the way, and enter the cage lift. Go up, sprint forward until you reach a lever, and pull it. You'll get the best cutscene in the entire Souls series. Now you have 2 choices. You can try the crazy parkour route, or you can do it the easy way, fight the boss. I suck in parkour, and since it got nerfed, I'll just drop a link showing you how to do it in the description. My opinion is that the fight route is much easier and better. To start the fight, you need to craft and equip 2 sleeping pots, then follow the previous route until you reach Steve. Say hello to him, and go to the lift. Then up the ladder until you reach the top door. The battle plan is simple. First, throw one sleeping pot at the boss. Wait for it to take effect. Second, spam heavy attacks R2 until he gets up. Third, run behind a column and wait for it to roll around. Heal up your FP, then repeat the first and second steps. Congrats, boss deleted. Told you it'd be easy. Tell me in the comments how many times it took you and how many times you ran into Steve along the way. And don't forget to level up afterward. Put some points into int and vigor. After the fight, take the lift up, jump down, and keep running forward. You'll see an Iron Maiden with tentacles on the... Looks like we just walked into a budget hentai territory. The smarter decision is to dodge it and jump through the broken window to the left. Sprint past all enemies until you reach a locked door. Climb upstairs behind the door until you hit a fog wall and unlock it with a stone sword key. Now we have to make our way down across the cages. Fuck! You don't need to make crazy jumps onto the beams, just step down carefully like it's shown in the video. Finally, jump all the way down and sprint toward the exit. The door is straight ahead. Congrats! You can now explore Volcano Manor without dying every 2 steps. Head back down, run toward the opposite side. Climb the stairs and boom! You'll get your smithing stone level 7. The hardest part is behind us. Now we can chill a little and get somber stones level 8 and 9. Teleport to the Dragon Barrow west side of Grace. Run along the mountain until you spot this scarab. Smash it like a raptor with a club, but be careful, he will expose himself. Head further down until you reach a bunch of people sitting in less than ideal conditions. Loot them and grab this somber smithing stone level 9. Now we just need a few more runes to upgrade our weapon. Teleport to the site of grace when we kill the cavalry, head downhill, and you'll see a giant iron ball rolling toward you. Dodge it and it'll fall off the cliff, giving you 2,000 runes each time. Repeat this 5 to 6 times and teleport back and upgrade your weapon to +9. The last thing we need is to boost our damage by another 30%. Teleport back to Liurnia's main entrance and go through the portal Then run forward until you reach the church. Pick up another sacred tier there. Then keep going forward until you reach a huge arc. From here, turn right and climb the road along the rock. You'll see a lot of crazy rats and a giant Sauron tower on the way, just like in the movies. Keep running toward the tree icon on the map. Once you get close, drop down from the cliff carefully. There'll be a group of guards near the tree. Take your time and clear them first so they don't mess you up during the fight. Then you can finally take the air tree avatar. You can either spam R2 attacks with Death's Poker up close, or stay at a safe distance and spam spells if you want to play it safer. After you kill the avatar, you'll get the Magic Shrouding Cracked tier. Teleport to the Site of Grace and mix your wound with Magic Shrouding Cracked tier and Intelligence Crystal tier. Drink it before fights to boost your magic damage by 30%. And that's it! Your sorcerer build is now officially busted. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and smash that subscribe button. Ring the bell so you don't miss the next video. Let me know in the comments what weapon, playstyle, or insane challenge you want to see next. And now it's time to annihilate some bosses.
Hello there.
Don't fuck with me! I have the power of God and anime on my side!
Don't fucking run away from me!